Yesterday, a miracle happened in Virginia. During a recount of a state house seat, it ended with the Democrat, Shelly Simonds, winning by a single vote and causing a tie for control of the state legislature. One vote, the difference between winning and losing, and that the difference between Republicans being in control of the state house or being locked 50-50. A miracle that lasted less than 1 day, because unfortunately a judge has thrown out the whole thing. A 3-judge panel declined to certify the recount of a key House race today, saying that a questionable ballot should be counted in favor of the Republican and tying a race that Democrats had thought they'd won by a single vote. So this one questionable ballot was enough to change the result of this election. Circuit Court Judge Bryant Suggs said the ballot in question contained a mark for Democrat Shelly Simonds, as well as a mark for Republican delegate David Yancey, but that the voter had made another mark to strike out Simonds' name. Now, of course, they don't have the voter there, so they're sort of assuming that that's what that secondary mark was meant to accomplish. That ballot had been in question before, but previous judges who talked about it allowed it to go through as a vote for the Democrat. The court's decision leaves the race for the 94th district tied at 11,608 votes each for Yancey and Simonds, and once again creates a 49-51 split in power for the Republicans. So now you might think, well, if they have the exact same number of votes, what do you do? Do you have another election? No, nothing as sophisticated or complicated as that. James Alcorn, the chairman of the State Board of Elections, said the winner will likely be chosen by drawing a name out of a glass bowl. If the loser of the coin toss, or effectively what amounts to a coin toss, is unhappy with that result, he or she can seek a second recount. And maybe I'm crazy, I don't know these people, but I'm betting whichever way it goes, there will be another recount.
Yeah, I'm picturing.
Just do another recount.
Yeah, the whole bowl coin thing is insane. Like I'm picturing the Republican going, "Oh, I lost the coin toss. Well, golly gee, I guess I'm going home." Yeah, nobody's going to do that. Okay,
no.
I could see a Democrat doing it, but
maybe
right,
like Gore.
So, he fought it all the way to the Supreme Court.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Okay.
We now know for a fact that every vote matters.
Yes.
Now, look, I get super frustrated, and especially at the national level, I think that we've lost our democracy in a lot of ways because first the donors pick who you're going to vote for, and then in the general election, you always have a lesser of two evils, et cetera, right? But at the state level, no, often there is, and I've said this a million times because I've experienced it at Wolfpack. We were trying to get money out of politics and we're at the state level. Oftentimes Republicans, a lot of Republicans vote to get money out of politics. And they actually care. They actually listen to their constituents. Democrats and Republicans do. And here, there's not that much money drowning a race like that. You've got a real race, and it turns out it's decided by one vote or less. How do you get less than a vote? Well, if it's a tie. But every single vote mattered because if one less Republican had shown up, she would clearly be the winner. If one less Democrat had showed up, he would clearly be the winner.
Yeah.
So
as long as they had good penmanship.
Yeah, and it's amazing because it's not just one isolated case of a single election, but it affects the entire balance of power.
Yeah.
So one person in Virginia decides whether the Republicans or the Democrats control the whole state legislature. That's amazing.
Yeah, like the expansion of Medicaid could depend on one guy saying, I'll pause Stranger Things, I'll go vote, I'll come back and watch it.
By the way, if you didn't get out there and vote for Simonds, well,
you're the devil.
I don't know about that.
Okay, maybe not.
But you might have cost the Democrats the state. You just watched the video by the Young Turks, the home of the revolution. If you'd like to get the full show, come join us and become a member. tytnetwork.com/join.